Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Denise, aka MissNiseReads, and today I'll be going over my February wrap up. This month was very much rough for myself when it comes to not only with reading but also with personal life because life was really trying. But we made it. Also, happy Black History Month. I hope this Black History Month was fantastic. I wish I could say the same. But I read 5 books, which is yay. Really happy about that. However, I will be mentioning 4 because one of them I'm still in the process of working on it. It'll be mentioned mid-March, so keep on the lookout. And without further ado, let's get to the wrap up. So the first book that I read was Hours for Hours by B. Love. And I love seeing Raphael and Monroe's journey in the sense of like their individual issues that were going on, because Raphael had a little bit of family drama and as well working as well in his family. So there's a lot of stuff going on that part. And then we have Monroe, who is just getting out of a relationship that the person never really valued her and only had like things that he wanted from her, and that was it. So the two meet and they spend the weekend together to rebuild their foundations and everything like that, and they have to make a decision on Monday. So they're only spending Friday, Saturday, Sunday together. Monday they have to make their big decisions of what they were going to do with their situation. Now, I adored how Raphael and Monroe get to learn from each other and support each other, and the way that it was written was refreshing. And on top of that too, it felt really healthy, and that's what really stood out to me. And you really got to know Raphael and Monroe as well. I love the writing, genuinely, I really do. And sometimes I'm still wondering what they're doing. So I'm glad that they made the decisions that was right for them at the end, and it was great. Very quick read. That was a 5-star. The next book that I read was To Protect and Slay by Wynta Tyme. Trigger warning: it deals with essay, the R word, and as well with violence. So it focuses on Fuego and modesty. Fuego notices modesty because of the smell of her perfume, and it literally reminded me, hello, the sniffing agenda in anime. I can't. Not in anime, in visual novels. I don't know if that's just me, but it reminded me of that. They get to know each other a lot more. He has a son, if I'm not mistaken. She also has a son. So both their sons hang out together, and then they get to know each other more, and then they start dating. But Fuego and his brother have issues that, it was a lot. But I mean, as well, modesty and one of her sisters also had issues as well, and they were able to kind of like come to a common ground about it, which was really nice. The suspense was there. I'm not gonna lie, the suspense was there. I also really enjoyed Modesty and Fuego's chemistry. Spot on. Yeah, it was just a chill read. The ending though was just like, what the fuck? If you know, you know. It was an enjoyable story. I liked it. It was 4 stars for me. Next book I read was Last Night a DJ Saved My Life by Kasha, Thompson. And it deals with Reese going into a bar. A guy's trying to hit on her, and she's just like, no. And so she clings onto a random guy, which happens to be Noah. And he helps her out and pretends to be her boyfriend, so the guy can back off. But after that, they start to get to actually know each other, and they bond as well through music and everything like that. It's a rocky start. However, their connection starts to grow. Reese is wild. For a kindergarten teacher, she's wild. Like, she had me cackling at certain moments too. The book was funny. I had a good time reading it. I really liked Noah as well. It was steamy. It was great, and I loved it. I would actually reread this again, just for Tee and Taha. But I really enjoyed it a lot. And I really enjoyed getting to know them as well. And I rated that 4 stars. Yeah, 4 stars. And the last book I read was Love on Repeat by D Rose. This one is also in dual POV. I think all of the ones I've read were in dual POV, except for one, except for the one I can't mention right now. But Love on Repeat follows Yale and Royal, and they bond over their love for music. Royal is a music producer, and Yale is a record store owner and also a baker. She helps with her mom's bakery store. They get closer because of that, but you also get to see a lot of the stuff that both of them have to individually go through. I loved how Royal was so definite about his past relationships, and he's like, yeah, no, not doing it. I'm not gonna fall back for those antics. And he really kept his word on it, which is kind of rare in books. So, good job, Royal. But I also love seeing the growth of Yale as well, because she went through some fucked shit. Like, I felt so bad for her. Like, no one should ever go through that. And I don't blame her for the little of the trust issues. Because of it, I'm not going to spoil what happened, but it's rough to say the most. And on top of that, too, the lack of support for what she wants to do. I know that feeling far too well. And so I was just like, ooh, hello, memory lane. But it was really nice reading from their perspectives, and I really grew to love the characters. And I really love Yale and Royal's relationship, because it gradually grew, and I just love it. I loved it. Literally near the end, I think before the epilogue, I kid you not, I almost teared up. So, like, that was a good way to end my February, to be honest. So, that was a 5-star. And with that, that's my February wrap up. What did you guys read for February? Comment down below. I would like to know. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And comment down below what books you're reading for next month. I would usually kind of be like, oh, I'm reading this book, but I'm leaving it as a surprise, because it makes me actually, like, read more and, like, get this stuff done. So, you guys will see what I read in March. Make sure you follow all my social media. All that will be in the description below. Hopefully, I don't have to film the next one through my iPad, because I've been dealing with some camera stuff issues. So, bear with me on that. But until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video.